2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the Golf Club Championship. Today's coverage is about to kick off. I'm Luke Elvey alongside major champion Rich Beem in the booth, and it's wonderful to welcome in Henny Koyak, who's out on the course following our featured group.
Hi, Luke and Rich. Looking forward to following these two players again as they reignite their rivalry. I have a feeling we'll be in for some more exciting golf as these two battle it out.
Well, I'm certainly looking forward to following along with this rivalry. Can't wait to see what sort of excitement these two will generate. Well, this is some lovely momentum to take into the tournament, coming off a last start win, Rich.
Can't think of any better momentum. Obviously, the players firing on all cylinders. Sit back, watch, and enjoy it.
Good stroke. Well, that's a nice way to start, writing a little red number down on the scorecard at the first.
Can't birdie them all unless you birdie the first, Luke. Good start.
Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot.
Players want to take out any club, driver, three, whatever it takes to miss the bunkers down the right-hand side in order to give them the best opportunity to knock it on in two. However, danger lurks everywhere around this green, so players playing cautiously might want to consider laying up. Birdie fours are always a good score on this hole, and you're never disappointed with a 5.
Opting for the 5-wood.
All right, going with a little bit more club. Let's see.
Anything in 5 feet to be handy from here.
Their boldness paid off. They've got this for the eagle.
That's a fine effort, that one. You always want to putt those ones stone dead. And now over to Justin Rose.
He's 2 strokes behind his rival this week.
So after that effort, this is the current standings on the course. He's currently tied for first. Here we are at the third.
A split green here. It is difficult to make birdie 2s, but par 3s should be had.
Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse.
Already had a few birdies today. Another opportunity for another one. Let's take a look.
It's up. It could be in. And with that, he's now broken the tie. All alone at the top of the leaderboard. Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie. A great opportunity to build on that momentum.
Almost every player in the field will be going for this green. Where do you hit it? Front right part of the green is the perfect target. Missing it to the left in the bunker or long and right. That is not good.
Now, long-range putt coming up here. It'd be good to make a bomb, wouldn't it? Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? Well, every week there's a certain bunch of players that everyone keeps an eye on. This one seems to be exactly in that company. One of the strong favourites to win, don't you think, Rich?
It's never a surprise when you speak this player's name. They've been so good all year long. They've got to be one of the favorites, not only for this tournament, but also for the season-long FedEx Cup.
Our leader is enjoying a 3-stroke advantage. It's time to step onto the tee here at the 5th.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
That's nicely done. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
I'd say he's about 165 from this flag.
This one's going right at the pin here. This one's for birdie. And that's their 4th birdie of the day. And that will move him to 6 under par. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. Time to tee off at the 6th.
Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
That's a great shot into birdie range here at the 6th. Time to take a look at Justin Rose.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Just about 8 feet left to the hole.
This for a birdie run.
And with that putt hold, it's back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies, move in the right direction there, Luke.
Oh, looking to make a statement here, going with driver off the tee.
Par 5, and only the long players can reach in two. Find the fairway, then make a decision. Do I go over the large bunker 100 yards away, or do I lay back of it? Either way, you must make a par 5 here, because birdies will be had by the big hitters.
Well, Rich, it's become a bit of a new age thing on tour. A couple of rivalries that heat up on social media. We've seen a number of other players that call each other out. What have you made of this social media age?
Well, you better have thick skin if you're going to get into the social media arena. Thankfully, they didn't have it when I was out there on tour, because I don't know if I could handle it. I certainly couldn't be trusted with it back then. But I think if you're going to go into that arena, you have to treat social media like it's just something that it's fun to do. If you do go down that rabbit hole in social media, you better be prepared for the consequences.
This looks to be heading to the green.
Luke, that did not end up where you said it was going to. It's in the rough.
Ooh, well, what a shot. Opportunity to make their par. And now over to Justin Rose.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. Leading by 3 strokes now. We have a par 4 on this one.
9th hole, bunkers down the left will not come into play, and this green sits below the players on their second shot. We have seen birdies made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by.
Rich, when we talk about the English group of golfers over the last 20 years, really Justin Rose has been the star of them, hasn't he? Major champion, world #1, Hall of Famer. He's done it all.
He certainly is that, and I have to say, he's probably one of the most resilient players you'll ever come across. As soon as he got done holing out that shot at the major championship years ago, turned professional, and went out and missed 20-some-odd cuts in a row, and never gave up. Kept after it, which that would have broken. That would have broken most men, not Rose. That's why he's gone out and become a major champion. He is such a force in the game. There's no reason why he cannot play at a high level for many, many years to come. The ball striking is phenomenal. I love his stroke. I love the way that he putts it. I just think that he hits so many good putts that just don't go in. It just kind of gets under his skin. Listen, don't let it, Rosie. You putt it fantastically. Keep after it. I love this man's game. He's such a talent.
3 feet to go here to the hole.
This is their look at birdie.
Currently in first position. Let's see what happens here at the 11th hole.
Par 3 measures 231 yards from the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
Trying to get to 11 under with this putt. That was a gallant attempt. This is a par putt. That's tracking. Well, that's a momentum maintainer. Well done. Time to take a look at Justin Rose.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Sitting at 10 under par for the day. This has to be one of the more difficult holes in golf. The long par 4.
Par 4, 510 yards. It is a brute. Those bunkers down the right-hand side are a natural attraction for wayward golf balls. Second shot is down the slope. A big, deep, gaping bunker on the right-hand side will also find its fair share of golf balls. All in all, just a tough hole, to say the least.
And wow, what an approach. That was a golf shot. Justin Rose may be feeling a bit of pressure in this rivalry after that performance.
And back to the course with the live action. 7 feet to the cup.
So far, so good.
He's making this look easy. Keeps surging ahead. Our current leader is up by a whopping 7 shots now. This hole's a tough 2-shotter, a long par 4.
Tee shot up the hill to a blind landing area. Second shot is to a green that is surrounded by a cavern of bunkers. If you miss all those and find the green in 2, then you'll have a decent look at a birdie 3.
Wow, what a shot. And now over to Justin Rose.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Setting up this putt 11 feet from the cup. All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
Super shot, that.
I like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. That's a good-looking shot there. The 14th hole at TPC Boston is a par 5 for the locals, a converted par 4 for the tournament, Rich, and it's a strong second shot down the hill.
Second shot, very narrow opening to this green. If you miss it out to the right in the bunkers, you have a difficult time getting it up and down. Out to the left, you have some options. Pars can be made.
Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard. And they'd be feeling buoyed with confidence after that birdie. Here's a good chance to maintain the momentum.
Par 4, and a fun little par 4 at that, just 421 yards from the back. Fairly generous fairway, but a green that can provide some entertainment as there's some different swales in the green, and your golf ball can go a-wandering if you're not careful.
Playing from around 110 yards out. Choosing the 9-iron here. This is beautiful to watch.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
Leading by 9 strokes after that one.
3 holes remaining, folks. Hang on to your hats. This is going to be a wild and woolly finish.
Fingers crossed for a good kick to the left. Good shot there.
Slim chance for a birdie, but in all reality, 2-putt for par would be just fine.
Oh, so close. It's just about 3 feet away. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. Time to take a look at Justin Rose.
He's happy, just came off a birdie.
And after that effort, that's how it looks. Currently 14 under for the round.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on?
Let's see what happens here at the 17th.
Dog leg from right to left. Second shot is down the slope. Lots of bunkers on this hole, but should you avoid them and find this sliver of a green, then birdie will be on your mind.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
This is looking around 115 yards out.
Seemed to lose the handle on that shot.
Not taking enough club to get it there.
And from the bunker here, looking for an up and down. Oh! And he needs this to save par. And now over to Justin Rose.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
And now we can take a look at how that play affects the leaderboard. And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. Of all the finishing holes on the PGA Tour, Rich, there's plenty that feel that TPC Boston can be right up with the very best of them.
Long hitters are looking to take it down the left-hand side and get the extra chase on the golf ball down the slope. That'll leave them with a very short second shot to a dangerous green, big deep bunker right, and a large hollow on the left-hand side. Birdies and eagles have been made before, but so have 6s and 7s.
And this player's really going after it here, Rich.
2 big hits there, knocking in on this par 5 and 2.
And that's going to do it. Holds the putt for victory. Well played.
Luke, the victories, winning never gets old, but this is getting out of hand, isn't it? Another victory on the season.
And Rich, I think you mentioned earlier that this player was your favourite. Well picked.
Listen, it's not a hard pick, is it? This player has consistently been there all season long. There's no reason why not to pick them to win. They just make me look smart. That's about it.
Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beem, and all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the RBC Canadian Open is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beem in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group today.
Thank you so much, Luke. I am so happy that I have been put with these two players because they've been going back and forth at each other on social media leading up to this event. They seem to really have something to prove, a bone to pick with each other, and it'll all be settled out on the golf course today.
Yeah, well, he might be slight in stature. I think he's 160 pounds wringing wet, but he's big on confidence and bold with his iron play. There is not a flag he won't fire at, so if you want to beat Will Zalatoris, you better go hole hunting. From around 170 yards here.
Wind's blowing from left to right. Going to try and hold it against the wind.
Not a bad approach. Grab the putter from the caddy. You're dancing. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Oh, that's too bad.
Well, I think they fell in love with the line, forgot about the pace.
Yeah, nicely holed. Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
He's got some work to do, but he's only one back from his rival.
And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up. Well, good move there. Anything north on the leaderboard's always pleasant. The first of our par 3s at St George's Golf and Country Club. Beautiful looking par 3.
Yes, a narrow green, but very deep bunkers surrounding it on both sides. This is a heck of a par 3.
Do you think they drew that up differently in their mind?
Well, definitely the wind had to have gotten a hold of that one.
Oh, wonderfully played chip shot.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
So no movement on the leaderboard, remaining at even overall. The first of the par 5s is the 4th hole, Rich.
Yes, this hole used to be a par 4, but was extended back in 1968 for the Canadian Open. It's a nice opportunity here to get a stroke back after the opening 3 holes, but watch out. This fairway gets tough to find with the slope that moves it from right to left. Landing area gets very narrow.
Yeah, that one will play. Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
He's one stroke behind his rival in this event.
Great drive, this one. They could get all the way onto the surface. Second shot here on the 4th. Opting for the 9-iron. Is that what they had in mind?
That's been the story of the day, isn't it, Luke? Has missed a lot of greens, and you can't afford to do that on this golf course.
This putt for par here. Yeah, well holed. Let's move on to the next. A long par 4 this hole. That was pummeled. Great drive. Even for the day. Currently tied for 10th place. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Yeah, quality shot that. Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
He's got some work to do, but he's only one back from his rival.
Okay, time to return to the action. A chance to move into the top 5 on the leaderboard. A good putt to make. It'll be frustrating inches from making that putt. And that brings to an end that hole. Now 3 strokes back after that hole. The 6th hole requires a strong tee shot here at this par 3.
This hole can play anywhere from 170 to 200 plus there, Luke. Don't miss it right or left, though. Those bunkers are nasty.
It's been a bit of a struggle on the greens. Hopefully he can change it here. Wonderful putt. And that puts some real pressure on their rival now. Well, that's worth reviewing. Let's roll the videotape.
I could watch this one all day. Who would have thought that would go in?
Currently 1 under for the day.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Wow, that was just striped. Rich, there's plenty of paths to the PGA Tour, but few seem to bash their way to the PGA Tour quicker than Will Zalatoris. It was an immediate impact he had, and it's just such an exciting game he possesses.
Watching him go from the Korn Ferry Tour and essentially bypassing all of that fairly immediately with the 3 wins and getting onto the PGA Tour and having such a profound effect when he was out there really is quite astonishing. Without getting the win, but seemingly in contention each and every week out there, you feel the sky is the limit for what's going to happen with this young man. He is so disciplined in what he does in a round of golf. He's got a great mind in the way that he approaches the game and how he advances the golf ball to point A to point B. He sees this golf course 3 shots in advance. It's just kind of like it's right there in front of him. He reminds me of an old school pool player who he's already made all the shots. Now just has to go ahead and just sink the next one because he set himself up perfectly for the next one. It's impressive.
It was on a good line, putting for bogey. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. And a little slide down the standings after that hole. Here we are at the final hole on the front 9.
Looking to bounce back after that bogey, and they've got a great opportunity here.
Oh, well played. Rich, as you know, I'm an Australian born, but I live in Canada these days, and I just love being back at the RBC Canadian Open because it's got such rich heritage. In fact, it's one of the oldest golf championships on earth. It's so good to have the support of the locals too. They are so passionate about their golf above the border.
They certainly are, Luke. It's always a treat to come back to Canada to this great tournament. And they've had some fantastic winners over the years and some very iconic moments too. Lee Trevino completing the Slam by winning the U.S. Open, the Open Championship, and the Canadian. And then matched by it, Tiger Woods sometime later. I just look at this event as one of these tournaments that you'd love to have on your resume as a professional golfer to have won. It holds that kind of stature. To win an Open from any country, I think is a significant accomplishment.
Where did that come from? That's not his style. How much did the win last week give them the confidence to perhaps pull it off again here and go back-to-back?
A massive win last week, looking to double up again this week. I gotta say, they're building off all the good things they did last week. A win could definitely happen.
Let's catch up with the current proceedings. And this putt to move into a tie for second. Well done. Take the birdie. And that will take him to 3 under. The first of the back 9 par 5s is the 11th.
And this hole we could call what? Serpentine, maybe, Luke? Yeah, that's what we're going to go with. However, don't get bit and leave it short right in that bunker off the tee, because you will be rattled.
This one looks to be a tad wayward. Oh, I love the look of that. Couple back, Rich, and had the courage to get after it.
Absolutely, Luke. Trailing by 2, you can tie the lead if should they make the putt.
That's frustrating. Putting for birdie here. And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. And with that, he'll move to 4 under par. Teeing off here on the 12th hole. Well, let's see if they can roll off that birdie at the last. Lovely momentum here. Good sounding strike, that one.
4 against the wind to stick that one.
Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
A chance to move into first place here. Ouch, that hurts. Oh dear, time to get the chipper back out. That's a wonderfully played chip shot there.
Oh, Dr. Chipinski strikes again.
The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Let's see what happens here at the 13th.
Four right. This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Oh, I thought that one was going in. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here.
This is important. Big par putt here.
And there it is. Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard. He finds himself in a share of the lead. Let's see what happens here at the 14th. Oh, that is bombed. Sitting at 3 under par. Currently tied for top spot. Hoping for a bounce here, preferably to the left. What's in front of them, Henny?
Straight back up this hill. Can be firm here.
Oh, well played. And that will take him to 4 under. Still in the lead now after that hole. Let's see what happens here on the 15th. pure. And what's in front of them there, Henny?
They're setting up this next shot into quite an elevated green, Luke.
Going with a 3-wood here. Well, what happened there? Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
And here we are with the third shot. He leads the field by a stroke. How close was that to going down? This putt just 5 feet away from the hole.
Looking for another birdie here.
Just didn't drop. A 7-footer right here. And the putt drops now at 4 under, heading down the stretch.
Ooh, this is getting fun, isn't it?
And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings. Oh, got unlucky there. Second shot here on the 16th. Getting ready to play their third. Very crafty, that shot.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
This one's for bogey.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
Trailing by a couple of strokes now. Found the deep rough. This will take a big hack to get out here. Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. And you hold it. What a monster. And with that, he'll move to 4 under par. And let's have another look at that one.
I need to see this again because I still can't believe they hold that.
Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
Yeah, he needs to press on that gas pedal. He's 2 strokes back from his rival.
Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead.
Managing to chase down the leaders, closing that gap. Gotta like it.
This is a good time to get hot with the tournament on the line.
That dog will hunt.
Well, they need to stick this close. A birdie would tie them for the lead and force a playoff. And choosing the 8-iron here. We need this one to bounce right. Well, that's one job complete, Rich. They've shimmied their way onto the dance floor.
Yes, but can they keep their dancing shoes on, Luke? They need this putt to force a playoff.
Ooh.
It's unfortunate, Luke. I can only imagine what is going through this player's head right now. Disappointing, to say the least.
And that's how he signs off on this event. Well, Rich, after coming so close to going back-to-back, you just wonder the way they finished. Maybe the occasion just got a little bit too much for them.
Luke, this player did everything to seal back-to-back wins on the PGA Tour. Unfortunately, coming up just a touch short. Still 2 awesome weeks.
Well, on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, and Rich Beam, thanks for tuning in. Catch you tomorrow. 2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Northwest Open is about to start. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and out on the course following our feature group is the delightful Henny Quack. Hello, Henny.
Hey, Luke and Rich. I'm looking forward to treading the fairways again with these two because they were absolute fire the first time round. And I have a feeling that after their exchanges on social media, it'll be even more spicy out here.
Yes, what lessons have they learned in defeat? If you learn lessons in defeat and can turn it into a victory, well, you never lost, did you? And there it is.
Nothing wrong with an opening part, just easing their way into this round.
Welcome to the tee of a par 4. Attaboy, good shot. From around 180 yards out.
Wind moving the golf ball left to right.
Any bounce to the left here would be helpful. That got a little out of control, I think.
Needed to take a little less club on that approach.
Wow, that almost went in the hole. Okay, that hole's behind you now. And this effort by Justin Thomas.
He's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
So after that effort, this is what the leaderboard looks like. Let's see what happens here at the third hole. Wow, that was just striped. Justin Thomas, major champion, world #1 player, really has all the attributes, doesn't he, Rich?
He does. His focus on his own game is amazing. I think that this kid really understands how to play the game. He's got all the shots, but he doesn't try and get up there and hit it as hard as he can every single time. He gets out there and he learns how to play the game, hit the finesse shots when you need it, take some risks when you need to, but also back off when you don't need to. This kid is a real deal, complete game from head to toe.
No, that's not the shot they wanted. Oh, that was a good strike. That was pretty well played out of the fairway bunker. Ooh, that almost went down. Oh, I don't mind this par putt. Okay, let's head to the next. Now let's switch our focus to Justin Thomas.
He's one stroke behind his rival in this event.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. Teeing off here at the 5th. That tee shot looks pretty good. Well played, mate. And here we are with the third shot. 2 strokes off the lead. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Even for the day. Currently tied for 5th place. Oh, I thought that one was going in. Let's see if we can make this. Keep the par on the card. That gets the job done. Now let's head over and see what JT's been doing.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
Well, that's got to have some impact on the scoreboard. Let's take a look. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. We have a par 3 on this one. Opting for the 3-wood. This one looks to be heading towards the green. And this putt to move into a tie for 3rd.
This is tracking right into the front of this cup.
Currently 1 under for the round. Now on the tee after a birdie. Fired up and ready for more.
just absolutely abused the golf ball there with that shot.
And this effort by Justin Thomas.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Wow, that's bold. Around 110 yards to go.
Back into the wind. They need to flight this one down.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. Yeah, not a bad shot, that one. This is one of those lengthy putts. Good one just to get close.
Little birdie look in here.
How close was that to going down? Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Setting up this putt 10 feet from the cup.
Yeah, we'll take that. Trailing by a stroke after that hole. Let's see what happens here at the 8th. Oh, that was mashed. From around 140 yards here.
Went straight down.
Choosing the 9-iron here. Well, that's beautifully judged. Now let's switch our focus to Justin Thomas.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Putting for eagle here.
Yep, tracking well.
And down it goes for an eagle. And that's going to hoist him into first place. Well, that's huge momentum they're bringing to this hole. Coming off the eagle. Time to hit another good drive.
Oh, this is on a fantastic line. Is it the right distance?
5 feet coming up to the cup. Well, that'll play. And that will take him to 4 under. Here we go, Rich. In the lead, late in the championship. It's exciting.
Well, Luke, it's been fun watching this player duke it out with their rival, that's for sure. They're winning the rivalry thus far. Should be fun to see where these two end up at the end of the event.
Well, with a pocket full of FedEx Cup points over the last half a dozen starts or so, this player certainly has been delivering consistent results and pushing for wins or winning, Rich. Do you expect that to continue here this week?
Luke, absolutely. Week in and week out, this player has consistently performed at the highest level. I got to believe he's a lot of people's favorites to win this tournament.
Didn't that look good for a long time? A birdie putt awaits.
These are on rails, looking good.
He sits in first position. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a par 4.
Pretty good shot there.
Henny, what have they got in front of them here?
Setting up here from about 165 yards.
A bit wild on approach there.
Oh, the wind wreaks havoc with another golf ball.
A spot amongst the leaders here awaits if they can make this. Move inside the top 20. And back to the play, shall we? Sitting at 5 under for the day. Currently in the lead. What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. And he's down there. You got to read.
Can't be too aggressive here. Take your medicine and move on. This is down the hill.
Currently 3 strokes up after that hole. This hole here is a par 4. Good shot there, Beamer. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Sitting up here from about 155.
Going with the 8-iron here. This looks to be hit pretty well from where I'm standing. Now let's head over and see what JT's been doing.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Let's return to live play now. This putt is from 14 feet. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Par putt coming up here.
This is looking solid, what they wanted.
That will work. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. Time to face a par 4 now. Oh, that's a high caliber shot. Currently -5. Currently leading. Opting for the 9-iron. A wonderful shot. A chance for birdie here on the 13th.
Of all the shots that I like the most, that one ranks right up there.
Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. And that will take him to 6 under. Our leader is currently enjoying a 4-stroke advantage. It's time to tee off here at the 14th hole. This looks to be a fairway seeker to me. Henny, what's the player facing here?
Our wind's just going to knock the ball down. It's straight at the back.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. Needs this one to kick right. And this effort by Justin Thomas.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
This putt of about 7 feet to the hole.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
And he just keeps putting a gap on the rest of the field. What a putt to hole.
2 in a row there, Luke. Getting their groove on.
And now that finds him in first place. Teeing off now on this par 3. Going with the hybrid. Wow, what happened there?
And coming up well short.
Oh dear. Can he get out of here?
Looks like they have a bad lie here in the sand.
Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? Sitting at 7 under par for the day. Currently in top spot. Oh, that one just missed the hole. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. Well, nice to drop a putt of that length. Well done.
And nice to have that cushion heading down the last few holes.
Leading by 5 shots after that.
3 holes remaining. This is what it's all about. Time to see who is going to get it done.
Wonderfully played. Time for the second shot at the 16th. Seems to have chosen the 3-wood. Oh, what a shot by our leader.
Absolutely love watching a player be bold and be rewarded for it. Right over the spot they were looking at.
Wonderful shot. Now at -9 for the day.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on? Let's find out.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here. Come on, look after us. Little bounce to the right here. Well, this will be a big putt to make. The birdie always nice, but particularly when it's a 2. Excellent attempt. Didn't quite have the right stuff there. There's part of about 6 feet coming up.
Looks good.
That's a good putt for par. You'll take it. Now let's switch our focus to Justin Thomas.
He's feeling good, just birdied the last hole.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. Well, what a lovely position to be in, holding the lead, playing the last. Good luck. That drive heading straight towards the cut stuff. Second shot here at the 18th. Choosing the 9-iron here. Just needs this one to kick right. Ooh, what a time to chip one in here to win the event. Ooh, that almost went down. And this putt for the tournament. Nice line. Well, Rich, they say winning becomes a habit, and this player's certainly making a habit of it.
Oh, what a performance all week long, Luke. Well-deserved, hard-earned victory for this player. Great job.
And I've got to give props to my boy in the booth, Rich Beem. I think you picked this one at the start of the week, didn't you?
Luke, it wasn't a difficult pick, let's be honest. This player has been consistent all season long. Getting the victory, no surprise whatsoever. Really good stuff.
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beem, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company